Bro. Dog, that one was scary for real. When they was pointing at the camera, bro, I thought I heard something behind me, chat. What's up with the dark web? Oh, this is animated. Okay, let's rock with this.
It's very different than what I'm used
Mama
to.
Arts, nah, that one had me scared for real.
Gives us a lot of opportunity.
That one had chat. That one had me scared for real, bro. That one had me scared for real. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna lie to you. That one had me scared. Yo, Eon, with the follow. Appreciate you, my boy. Welcome to the family. We're streaming every single day this month. It is October. We are completely dialed. Welcome to the family, my boy.
For security. The web is a dangerous place nowadays, and people need to protect themselves. Not just from hackers and viruses, though. There's actually a lot more dangerous threats out there in the darkest corners of the internet that can't be found using regular tech. Terrorist organizations, organ auctions, torture porn of the worst kind. It's my job to shut these down. My most recent assignment.
Oh, it's his job to shut them down?
Terrorist organizations, organ auctions, torture porn of the worst kind. It's my job to shut these down.
Okay.
My most recent assignment revolves around a rumor of camera feeds that were blackmailing people to send money to anonymous shell companies. It sounded like the advanced version of a Nigerian scam. Send enough money, and the unseen enemy gives you the hope they will go away. And most people don't realize that just by taking the bait, they are caught in the trap. I started my search in the typical chat rooms, immersing myself with the people that came here on an ordinary basis. It still surprises me that there are so many people in the world that actually want to go to these sites, that they derive some sort of sick pleasure from the twisted and perverted things that they find in the shadowy pits of the dark web. One such user, named Shadow113, invited me to a private group that focused on found footage after my initial post seemed to be ignored for 19 hours. I figured it was going to be a dead end. Most of this work involves boring searching. Oftentimes, I wind up shutting down smaller servers in my quest to find the big stuff. So you're trying to find some of the off-market footage? What kind are you interested in? Snuff films? Torture vids? The user asked once we were in the private chat. A quick check of my scanning hardware told me that it was no beginner. He was making sure his ISP wasn't on the radar, constantly making sure that it was bouncing back and forth by different signals. No, more like feeds that people use for blackmail, that kind of thing, I told the user. Roger that. Do you have payment? This was another standard part of the dark web. Pay before getting services. Thankfully, my job gives me the untraceable bitcoins I need at a moment's notice, so I wired them to his requested dummy account and then waited. A moment later, I was given a link to a website that made me pause. It was titled PeopleCam. For some reason, that name made me uneasy, but I clicked it anyway. A dozen different video feeds pulled up, showing a variety of different angles and point of views. It was jarring. As I took a moment to view one of the shots, I realized they all seemed to be from the vantage point of someone holding a camera from over their head. It was designed to capture that first-person view. This angle was becoming more popular around the dark web. Then I saw a man standing in the mirror. I had to blink twice to make sure I wasn't seeing things. The way the video feed was pointed, the camera should have been right where his eyes were looking. But there was no recording device anywhere in sight. I tried to wrap my mind around how they could be getting any of this feed when a message from Shadow113 popped up again. So which user are you interested in shutting down? My mouth suddenly felt dry as I realized what he was implying. I couldn't help but to type out the question, hoping his response was not what I was thinking. Are all of these feeds coming from? Before I could even finish the question, the user knew what was frightening me. Inside people's heads? Yep. That's the beauty of PeopleCam. Our brains are no different than any other kind of tech. A few codes and hacks and you can get in. You can do whatever you want to whoever you want.
Come on.
There was a sickening twist in my stomach as I realized the extent of this. This could affect every person in the world, I typed. Oh, it does, man. We can access anyone's life directly from a computer, and they aren't even aware. It's a new age for cybercrime, the user said enthusiastically.
That was real, that would be crazy.
What happens when you shut someone down? I asked. He showed me by example. One of the screens went black, and I heard this bizarre clicking and snarling noise as the feed was filled with static, and then abruptly announced that the feed was offline. They were dead. The sounds of their agonizing screams were enough to convince me of that.
Now through October 13th, you can join Planet Fit.
This one's crazy.
This for just $1 down, $10 a month. With free fitness training,
This one's
most
crazy.
clubs open 24 hours. It's the most convenient place to get
This
that
one's
big
crazy.
fitness energy. Join for just $1 down, $10 a month, no commitment, cancel.
So, what exactly are you looking for, mate? The black marketer asked, as he seemed impatient for me to decide. I was so taken back by this discovery, I was too paralyzed to even move. Then I had a realization and typed in my own name. I had to see for myself.
Idiot! What an idiot! He's done for.
If this was 100% real, a feed displayed, showing me staring in front of my own computer screen. My heart dropped. I could see the hollow look in my eyes and felt a shudder go up and down my spine. So this is the guy? Shadow 113 asked. His question barely registered
What a
as I tried.
Idiot! Who? He now he's dead, bro. He's dead for sure.
To wipe away a cold sweat. I shut down my connection immediately, too stunned to even think of how to respond. My manager asked me for a report on the project. I couldn't bring myself to admit I didn't even understand the full extent of this dark site. But one thing I knew for sure, I couldn't let myself be shut down, or else mankind would be at risk. Mission complete, I lied to him. And then I quickly shut down all connections to PeopleCam. I just hope no one else finds it. I was sitting in Starbucks, trying to get this damn work project.
What? Bro, what? Bro, how's that the end of the story? How's that the end of the story, chat? How's that the end of the story, bro? No way, bro. What an idiot. He doxed him, bro. He doxed